Hey, Dr. Williams, how are you doing today?
I'm doing all right, and good morning to you.
And what are you up to right now?
I'm about to head into my office for the day and start my day.
And where does your name originate from?
My name comes from multiple cultures and places, so it's half Sierra Leonean, half Nigerian, and American.
That's really cool. And who was your role model growing up?
My role model growing up was my mom. She was a single parent, and she made sure we had everything we need to live our best lives.
And what's something you do every morning without fail?
I wake up. Until that one day, I don't.
I guess that's true. Let's hope that's not for a long time.
Yes, I agree.
And what gets you out of bed in the morning?
What gets me out of bed in the morning is being excited to work with great students like you.
Oh, that's so sweet. And where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Maryland.
And how are you liking Blacksburg so far?
I love Blacksburg. I love my commute. I love seeing the beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains. I love just the peace of the area.
I definitely agree. And where do you feel most at home?
I feel most at home with my family, so wherever my family's at, that's home for me.
Oh, that's sweet. And what do you do when you get a day off?
When I get a day off, I like to sleep, I like to rest, I like to not have a schedule, and just have the time for myself.
What have you been working on recently?
I've been working on setting up my lab, getting these research projects launched, and making sure that my students feel supported and trained to do the best work that they can do.
And what was your inspiration for Reach Lab?
My inspiration for Reach Lab was my own personal research, my experiences in my master's and PhD program, and so I brought those elements together in addition to research about setting up labs and working with marginalized populations to create Reach Lab.
Is this the lab right here? Do you mind if you could go inside?
Sure. Give me one quick second. Let me get you on it. All right, come on.
And what was the mission for the lab?
So the mission for Reach Lab is to be a world-renowned HCI lab that partners with marginalized communities across the world.
And what's the current or upcoming research studies?
So we have 3 research studies that we're currently working on. One is in rural computer science education, so creating culturally relevant rural computer science curriculum and tools, and partnering with the rural communities outside of Blacksburg to do that work. The other project is on technology using the Black church, specifically their outreach efforts like their food pantry. How can we design technology so they can hear from the communities that they serve? And then the last one is on hospital educators. So hospital educators are K through 12 educators in hospitals, and we're interested in using AI technology to support them in curriculum development.
All right, do you mind if we head to your office right now?
Sure, come on.
And what's the most challenging part of the research that you're doing here?
Ooh, the most challenging part of the research is making sure that we're equitable across the board, that our communities that we work with feel served, that they, if they're interested, are able to participate in the research process in all parts, and also that we also continue to create good and excellent research in our lab.
Okay, and what's been the coolest thing that you've learned from a student?
The coolest thing I've learned from students are all of these apps to be efficient and productive, and I'm just loving it for my life.
And what would you tell freshman you?
Freshman me, I would say don't allow anyone to stop you from attaining your goals or opportunities. Even if they say no, ask someone else.
It's definitely some good advice.
Yes.
Is this your office?
Yeah, this is my office right here. Come on.
Very nice. And what's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
The best piece of advice that I've ever received was to don't tell yourself no about opportunities, put your best foot forward, and see what happens.
And what's some advice that you've ignored?
Ooh, well, I've ignored it, so I couldn't give you that answer.
I guess that's true. Well, I think that's all the questions I have for you today. Thank you for letting me interview you.
And thank you for walking with me on my morning commute to my office. Take care.
See ya.
Bye.